Hello, my name is Narissa. This is my sign name. I'm deaf. I'd like to tell you one of my favorite stories. It's a family vacation memory that I have. It was one time that my mom every year goes to a ladies' retreat. And when we were younger, sometimes we'd drive along to wherever that location was and drop off mom, and then we'd do something fun. We'd have some special time with dad together. Before we rented an RV, we all got in that RV and we drove. I can't remember exactly which state it was where we went, but my mom, we dropped her off and we all were kind of sad, said I love yous, and it was beginning to be evening and it started to get dark and all of us kids were hungry and not sure why, but we all bought pizza. And of course, all of us kids were excited. So we got that pizza, but before we ate it, we were looking for a place to stop. So we stopped at an RV park. We found a pavilion, and so we parked the RV by the pavilion, walked down, brought all those pizzas, and the RV had a TV that we brought with us, and so we all went. And we said, "Oh, Dad, we want to watch this TV." So we prayed, blessed the food, and we all started eating. I think it was Papa John's pizza that's what we had. And we watched that movie, and it was Pie Kid. That was so long ago. We remember it was an action movie, and we loved it, and we were outside, in that pavilion, the family. It just felt like it was very peaceful. There was, of course, sometimes we argue and stuff, eating our pizza. We all were completely full, and that was over. We said, "Are we going to go home now? Or are we ready to go?" And Dad said, "We're going to wait a little while because there's ladies' fellowship time that happens after the ladies' retreat." And so it was already dark. He told us to go play, and we were like, well, okay. They had a light, like an outside light, several outside lights, and we thought, well, we can run around. And there was one light that went out. It was like it would go on and off. It had some sort of problem, and so we all decided to play a game of pretending. And the game was there was a table here, there was rocks here, and then we'd jump over the rock and get onto the grass, and we'd play. And then when the light was on, and then we'd play on the grass, and then when the light went out, we'd run or we'd freeze, like you'd be frozen to death or something like that, or like the Wicked Witch would catch you or something like that. So it was 3 or 4 of us. We were all younger kids at that point. And then the light, as it was going out, starting to go out, we would say, hurry, run, that light's about to go out. And we'd get over that line, and then the light would go out, and we would, sigh of relief, we're safe on this side. And then there were other kids that were playing, and they decided to join us. I think there was 7 of us. The 8th kid might have been a baby that my dad was holding. I think one of us was a baby. And so we played on the grass, and it was so funny because my younger brother's, his name is Russell. He was a little guy at that time. He might have been 2 or 3, I forget, but he knew we would tell him, these are the rules. You have to jump over. When the light goes out, you won't be saved. You'll be, it'll be like you're dead. He would say, okay. And then the light would go out and he would pretend that he was dying. We'd say, hurry, come back on this side. But he would say, no, he would refuse. He would just lay on that side. So we had to run over and get him. And so then my dad decided to get involved. And normally that wasn't his type of thing. He would watch and, he enjoyed chess type of a game. But physical games like this, he wasn't quite as into. I'm not sure exactly where the baby was at this point, maybe with my mom. So he would walk, and then whenever the light would start to go, he would grab that younger brother and he would jump on the right side, and we would all cheer because he was saved. And then Mom was gone. We thought, oh, we missed her, but, after that I felt like, I remember that light on and off game. That was so fun. Then I asked my brothers and sisters, you remember that game that we played? I just had to do this one signing that the light was off. And then the younger kids say, what about that game? What are you talking about? Then we have to explain. We went and we got pizza, we watched a movie, and then we all did this running back and forth, and they said some remembered, some maybe the memory is slightly fuzzy. Remember, Russell would always stay on the grass and he'd fall, and we love that memory.